comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try the run. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He breaks a tackle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Panthers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Makes the grab. The ball is down. 14 after that grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Pitt! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Snap in the shotgun. Got his man on the right. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He
breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. He wants to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him at the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Powers through the defender. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Got his man in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's good. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab outside. It's Lee.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. What a disappointment. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down.
Might as well give it to him again. Past the first down marker and still running. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Dobbs. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. Looking for room, it's Lee. Trying to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Leaves it with the running back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Proctor. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Lee. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Proctor. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They've got the screen set up, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The screen always seems so easy until you find all of that traffic right in front, Jesse.
Yeah, and we see so many screens in college football these days. The ball getting spit out quickly. I think more and more defenses, Reese, today are just expecting it. They're practicing against it all week leading up to games. You can tell this defense well-versed right now in how to stop these types of plays.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's good. Diving for the score. He loses the football. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Dobbs. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. On fourth down, looking to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged out in the air. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Big fella moving. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Irish! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got it in the middle, it stops. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Panthers! Fit it in the window for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man, it's Proctor. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to the air on third and short. Finds the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's good. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Release to the back. And it's incomplete on third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Might be changing the route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
Here we go. Tanner.
Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Found a seam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations.